Actually, I have Corey to thank for the title of my talk, which is Not So Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom. And actually, it was Disney World I went to. I know that the land was there first, but in my opinion, there can be only one, and it's Disney World. Yeah. So we are many. I'm single, and in doing the research for this talk, I realized that there's a lot of us. There's 104 million unmarried Americans out there. We're 45% of the population, and in fact, in 2005, unmarried households became the #1. Yet it's a world for two. If you go and you try and make dinner reservations, buy movie tickets, take a flight somewhere, the default choice is always two. You have to drop down and select one in that box. So I said, fuck that, I'm going to Disney World. And I went by myself. And I went by myself at Christmas. I mean, I'm really a glutton for punishment. I went the week before Christmas, and what I realized is we all know there's benefits to traveling alone. Anyone who's done it, you get to do what you like on your time, and it's cheaper. But what I didn't know is there's actually benefits to traveling alone at Disney World. Not only do you get to do what you like on your time and cheaper, but there are some like secret, hidden Disney World magical benefits that come with being, you know, alone in the Magic Kingdom. And I did bring my ears, but I'm not going to put them on because I don't want to get into some nasty copyright thing between Ignite and Disney. So here's the deal. Secret benefit #1, they have to be nice to you. It's actually cast member policy that if they run into a single traveler in the Magic Kingdom, your wish is their command. And I milked it, trust me. 60 minutes versus the single rider line. Dude, I rode Mission Space and Test Track at Epcot in 20 minutes. It took everybody else like 5 hours. And because of that, you can also go and ride your favorite ride as many times as you like. I mean, Space Mountain doesn't kick in until about the 3rd time, trust me. I mean, you don't have to even drop acid, just go on Space Mountain 3 times. I also like my rides with lyrics. There are some sort of lesser-known older rides that nobody will go on except for me. If I could have There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow as my ringtone, I totally would. Carousel of Progress is like my favorite ride, especially the last scene that's really modern but not. Front row at the cost of general admission. I paid the same price as everybody else in the park, and there's always a single seat middle front row because, you know, Americans don't like to sit next to each other, so I would take it. Crowd parkour. The crowds get massive. So I learned just ways to like slide around strollers and families of 6 right to the front of the line. That was awesome. And at the end of the day, your feet are tired. And like that front row, there's always that single seat on the bus or that single seat in the restaurant. Excuse me, is this seat taken? You just grab the chair and go sit where I like. And I had to include that picture of the family with the Crocs because obviously the family that Crocs together stays together. Disney Photo Pass. They actually have professional photographers who will take your picture for free. You don't have to hand your phone to some sort of scraggly-looking person that might run off with it. You just take a picture with your favorite Disney character. And speaking of photos, if I want to take 100 photos of the Komodo dragon who takes 2 hours to go 4 feet, I'm doing it. You should see how many I have of the fruit bat. It's kind of scary. Hidden Mickeys. They're hidden all over the park. Nobody else wants to look for them but me, and because I'm by myself, I always find them first. I love it. And besides my obsession with hidden Mickeys, I also like to shop. And there's no shame in shopping at Disney World when you're alone because nobody cares what you buy. If you want to buy a Beaker ski cap, buy a Beaker ski cap. I also bought the animal one too. It's awesome. So my next solo adventure, now that I know traveling by myself is actually a lot of fun, is I'm going to go to Con by myself, where I'm sure my skills in crowd parkour will come in handy. My Twitter handle is Beth Go, in case you have any Comic-Con advice. I'm always looking for that. So I really did realize, because of this trip, that there isn't anything you can't do alone. You can go to Disney World, you can go to the movies. Either way, you are your own best company. And that was a really valuable lesson, although at the end of the day, I did realize that maybe there is one thing you can't do alone. Solo seating. There must be a way to stop that. Thank you.